3 Crucial Tricks of Making Money. Welcome back to the channel WISGRAM, where you can get practical wisdom for money, investing, success, and more. In today's video, I'll be sharing the 3 crucial tricks of making money. But before we begin, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you wouldn't miss any of our new videos that will be uploaded every week. Now, let's get started. Have you ever wondered why most people are poor? Or why do some people afford to have luxuries when the majority of the population have nothing? It is because these poor people have the idea of saving as one of the basic financial advice, but most of them fail to understand the system of money. You should learn the system of money to make money. Learn the tricks of making money and use the power of money to provide for your necessities. Knowing these tricks will allow you to stick with a savings plan for a long period of time. Now, what are these 3 crucial tricks? Number 1. Sell value instead of time. Let's say you wanted to work in a bank, so you did your best in school to get good grades. After graduation, you landed a job as a teller and thought working full-time will make you rich. You consistently worked 8 hours a day, sometimes 10, but working even 24 hours a day won't make you rich, not unless you work for 1,000 hours in a day. Let me share with you a certain case from the late 18th century. During those times, it was normal to have 10 to 16-hour work days because factories operate for 24 hours. But in 1914, Ford Motor Company cut down the daily hours to 8 and doubled the wages of the employees. The result? Increased labor productivity. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American works 8.8 hours every day. But a study revealed that these full-time employees aren't active most of the time at work. Research exposed that in an 8-hour workday, the average worker is only productive for 2 hours and 53 minutes. Yes, that's right. You are only productive for almost 3 hours in an 8-hour workday. You're wasting 5 hours every day when you can spend that time earning more money. These certain examples highlight the importance of selling value, selling your performance, selling based on results instead of just selling your time. You work for Starbucks as a floor cleaner. You may be the best floor cleaner in that company, but what value do you give? With value, I refer to importance. How important are you to the company? In this competitive world, there are a lot of applicants for a certain job and employers seek someone who can contribute to the company. Ask yourself these questions. Am I an asset to the company? Does the company acknowledge my worth? If both answers are no, then you should do some thinking because you may not notice it, but you are not that different from the crowd who just sells their time. So what is the major consideration to create and sell value without giving your full-time effort? Focus on other people, their needs and problems. What does that mean? To create value, you must pay attention to other people's needs first and be willing to give a solution to that certain problem. Have you heard about QuickBooks? It was intended to offer small business owners who had little accounting experience by providing the flexibility of an easy-to-use software package that accepts business payments, manage and pay bills, and payroll functions. That's the value they give. Let's say you sell beauty products in the market and most people have an acne issue. What advantage should you consider? Remember, when you sell value, you identify the value you bring to the client. You focus on how you can provide even greater value to them. When you sell your value, you don't need to justify what you're capable of because your clients clearly know and want what you sell. If you aren't clear about the value you provide, the benefits that you bring to the customers, and what sets you apart from your competitors, you cannot emphasize selling value. You are stuck selling your time. Number 2. Use other people's time, brain, and energy instead of your own. There are 2 groups of people in the world: the one who buys other people's time and the one who sells their time. In those 2 groups, where do you think the rich people belong? Yes, that's right. Most successful people buy other people's time and energy. What do I mean by this? Let's say you want to build a business and you have no idea when and how to start. In order to begin, you learn the basics of business ownership. You engage in different relationships and eventually make partnerships. You learn about human relationships and negotiation and make friends with quality people. You absorb information on implementation, operation, management, and maintenance. Then, you discover how to employ and delegate the right people. You now build a team. The process of hiring people to work for you is the same as buying their time and energy. You hire and pay people for their services. Meanwhile, the overall process of learning the basics of business ownership falls under using other people's brains. This figurative language simply means learning from other people's perspective and making a good use out of engaging in different relationships. In this competitive world, you must survive by making a great use of other people's time, brain, and energy. That's how you will accumulate wealth without spending a lot of your time. Number 3. Make a wide use of technology. The world becomes technologically advanced day by day, and you can witness how technology has been deeply integrated in everyone's way of living. Most people consume technologies, but some, especially in the field of business, make a wide use of it to generate money. How about you? Are you taking advantage of the technologies you have at home? According to Harvard Business Review, technology integration is an approach that most companies use to choose and refine the technologies employed in a new product, process, or service. While research is an integral part of making business, the technology used must work well to achieve the envisioned purpose of the product or services. But how important technology is to business-related matters? Here are the benefits of technology integration. Improves communication. Technology simplifies communication, whether it's for a social connection or relay critical data, that's a given. Information technology is essential for internal communication, which occurs between sections and departments within an organization. It allows the organization to stay up to date via digital platforms. Advances marketing. Technology is commonly used to advertise digitally and break into new markets. It allows you these features: search marketing, web optimization, and social media targeting, making you grow your revenue. Consolidates decision-making. Technology assists in the decision-making process of any business, with the relevant offers of technology such as keeping track of customer and market data, error-free reporting, and accuracy with metrics drawn from the finance, marketing, and customer engagement departments. It allows the business to identify its weak areas and formulate solid strategies. Boosts competitive advantage. In the business niche, the need to stay visible within the competition is important. How can your product be a hit when your business isn't even known to the market? With the use of online technological tools, it drives your traffic and eventually drives your sales. Enhances customer relations. Have you ever heard of the term CRM? This management system lets you know your customers' preferences. Isn't it highly beneficial to find the right customer during the right time? Maintains industry relevance. There is a form of technology designed for a specific business operation. You should leverage that technology and break into new markets and boost sales. You must ensure to keep on top of things, capitalize on advanced communication methods and channels to stay relevant and wiser through the help of technology. There are a lot of money-saving hacks you can easily search for, but these 3 are the crucial ones and proven effective. The only answer to the question, why are most people poor, is the rich have the ability to sell value instead of time, use other people's time, brain, and energy, and make a wide use of technology that most poor people don't. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you again soon in another one of our episodes. Once again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family so that they can enjoy it as well. With that stated, have a wonderful day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.